Hey guys, hi everyone. You won't believe it, my video has already gotten not 25 but 27 likes. Well, actually they didn't pile up in just a few weeks, of course. But the main thing is that they did pile up, and for that I'm definitely grateful to you all. As I promised, after a certain number of likes were reached on the previous video, I started working on the next one. A few days ago, I conducted a poll on my Instagram account where I asked the following question. Do you have any problems with your posture? In other words, do you have kyphosis? To which 49% responded that yes, they do. And right after that, I realized that this is quite a relevant issue, so I started gathering exercises to address this problem. I'm not going to say that your posture is the criterion by which your character or lifestyle can be determined, or that you need to walk, lie, sit and sleep straight. Everyone already understands that. A few years ago, when I was just starting out, I, like most teenagers probably, had kyphosis, and honestly, it didn't cause me any discomfort, except for one thing of course, public opinion, which constantly tells you things like, what's the point of being tall if you walk like that, all hunched over, bent in 3 places, soon you'll have a hump, and so on. I tried to keep my posture straight, I tried to walk upright, but the habit of not maintaining it was much stronger. Even after just 5 minutes of standing at attention, over time my spine would involuntarily start to bend little by little, my shoulders would slump forward and I wouldn't even notice it myself. Before I knew it, I was standing just like before, in my so-called comfortable position. Most of the time, like most school kids, I would just sit at the computer, and with each passing day, my posture only got worse. I became more and more stiff, and at some point my mom finally had enough of it all, so she bought me a back brace that held my shoulder blades together. By the way, here it is, I found it. It's this small, as you can see, and I used to be all hunched over like this. But the benefit of this brace was basically zero, because it did everything for you, and you didn't have to make any effort yourself. And after wearing this brace for a while, I eventually stopped using it altogether. I'll repeat that up to a certain point. I didn't feel any discomfort at all. I didn't care what people said to me. But then, at some point, my back started to hurt. The pain was right here, in the area between this spinal column and my shoulder blade. It was an unpleasant pain, but it was definitely pain. And that's when something clicked in my head. Come on, I'm only 15 years old and my back already hurts. How is it even possible to live like this? So I started googling all sorts of articles, watching different videos, but now I'm going to share my own experience with you and show you the top exercises that will help you solve this problem. And under this video, I ask you to give it 30 likes and leave any comment, and also subscribe to my channel. Alright, let's get started. First, I'm going to tell you some pretty basic things. When working out at the gym, don't forget about your rear delts and back training in general, because even people who go to the gym can develop kyphosis. This happens to those who do a lot of pressing, train their front delts, but don't work on their rear delts and don't do bent over rows. Because of this, the front muscles dominate, and over time your shoulder girdle starts to round forward. That's why when training shoulders, it's essential to do bent over dumbbell flies and regular cable exercises for the rear delts. In general, there are many variations for training the rear delts. Secondly, I would recommend splitting your back workout into exercises for building thickness and for building width. Back thickness is developed through all horizontal rowing movements. By specifically working on back thickness, doing all kinds of bent over rows, cable rows to the waist, where we bring the shoulder blades together, we stretch the shoulder girdle and train the muscles that, by forming a framework, will keep your back straight. Be sure to stretch at the end of your workout and even during the exercises themselves so you don't stiffen up, improve your mobility. In summary, train your antagonist muscles evenly. You can find out how to train your back and delts at home on my channel, or there will be a prompt in the corner right now. Now let's move on to something that everyone can do, whether you work out at your gym or at home, or simply for those who are tired of walking around crooked and lopsided. Let me say right away, age doesn't mean that if you've been slouching for half your life, it's impossible to fix. My mom is a good example. After a year of training in the gym and doing the exercises I described above, she started walking much straighter, became more flexible, and her back pain stopped bothering her. Before every workout, don't forget to do a basic warm-up to get your body warmed up, get your blood flowing, and avoid injury. The first exercise will improve the mobility of your shoulder girdle. For this, you'll need something like a stick. In my case, it's a mop, but you can use anything similar. Do 20 to 30 repetitions like this for 4 sets. Rest for 1 minute between sets. Second exercise. Kneel down in front of something elevated, like a sofa. Clasp your hands behind your head, place your elbows on the surface, and arch your lower back. Hold this position for 1 minute. Do 5 sets like this. Third exercise. Stand facing a wall, place your hands on it, and arch your back. Make gentle rocking movements like this for 1 minute. Do 5 sets. The fourth exercise is a yoga exercise. This is the rabbit pose. Do 5 sets of 1 minute each, stretch your arms out and try to relax. The fifth exercise is also from yoga. This is the Sphinx pose, which can be done either on your elbows or with straight arms. Hold for 1 minute, 5 sets. The sixth exercise is holding your hands behind your back. Hold for 30 seconds, 5 sets. The seventh exercise is a static exercise called the fish pose. Do 4 sets. At the beginning, hold for 10 to 15 seconds. You should reach a total of 1 minute over 4 sets. Next, try to reach 1 minute in a single set. Repeat this for a total of 4 sets. It's best to use a stopwatch and a notebook to track your results so you can improve them over time. Static exercises are always hard to do, so I recommend working out with headphones and music as it distracts you and keeps you from focusing on how much time you have left. Eighth exercise. Here, as always, a vacuum cleaner stick helped me out. At the gym, I used a CrossFit stick for this. The point of this movement is to engage your upper back. This will allow you to contract your muscles more intensely during the exercise. This movement also works your shoulder girdle and will add a bit of flexibility. Ninth exercise. Hold one arm, one leg. Get down on the floor as follows. Extend one arm and the opposite leg. Hold for 20 seconds, then switch sides. Do this for 4 sets. You can also do this exercise dynamically instead of statically. 10th exercise. Lie on your stomach, raise your arms to the sides, bring your shoulder blades together, and hold this position for 30 seconds. Do 4 or 5 sets. 11th exercise. Take a blanket or a yoga mat if you have one. Roll it up and place it on the table, then lie on it like this, straighten your shoulders, and stay in this position for 30 seconds, relaxing. The 12th exercise can be done either sitting or standing against a wall. Be sure to press your pelvis, lower back, and head against the wall if you are sitting, and also your legs if you are standing. Next, raise your arms and make movements like this, as if you are doing an overhead dumbbell press. Your hands should touch the wall. At first, this will be very difficult to do, and you will literally feel everything possible. Do 15 repetitions like this, 4 sets. Over time, increase the progression of the load. The 13th exercise. Lie down right up against the wall, lift your legs, stretch your arms out overhead, and press your spine to the floor. Please continue to remain lying down on the floor in this position for a full 2 minutes, completing a total of 4 comprehensive sets. The 14th exercise. This one prepares you for the bridge. Lie on your back, lift your pelvis, grab your legs with your hands, as they say, and hold this position for 30 seconds, 5 sets. Over time, increase to 1 minute. Once you can easily do this exercise, you can move on to performing the bridge. The 15th exercise. These are twists like this, for which you'll need the same stick. Do 10 repetitions on each side, 4 sets. Since I don't have enough space at home, it doesn't look very good, but I tried to show the essence of the exercise. The 16th exercise. Clasp your hands behind your back and hold for 15 to 30 seconds, 4 sets for each arm. Gradually increase this time. If it's hard for you to reach your own hand, a belt or some kind of rope can help. And one more bonus exercise that I forgot to mention, which is incredibly beneficial for shoulder health and stability, are scapular push-ups. These are a fantastic and often overlooked movement that specifically targets the muscles around the shoulder blades, helping to improve their control and strength, which is crucial for overall upper body function and injury prevention. Do these challenging push-ups for 20 full repetitions across 4 complete sets. Well friends, these are the top 16 exercises. I've shown you these to help get rid of curvature in the thoracic spine. Pick any 5 exercises, create your own training program, and work out 3 times a week. And in just a month, you'll see your first results. As always, I ask you to give this video a like. Remember, when we reach 30 likes, a new video comes out. Leave any comment under this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell so you don't miss my new videos. Bye everyone!